Good morning, teacher.
Good morning. How are you?
I am fine, thank you.
Thank you.
Good morning, teacher.
Good morning. How are you?
I'm fine, thank you.
Thank you. Okay.
Good morning, teacher.
Good morning. How are you? كنتوا كام الحصة الأولى أبطال أو الثانية؟
12.
12.
تقدر بس دقيقة واحدة يعني؟
مستر بقى 10.
طيب هنبدأ دقيقة واحدة نبدأ بس.
Hello.
I سامعك يا بطل. Okay. Okay. Let's start. Today we're going to talk about raw materials. Raw materials اللي هي المواد الخام. We have different raw materials like what? Some raw materials come from plant and other come from animals. Okay, we are going to talk about clothes. هنتكلم عن الملابس. Okay, clothes are made from natural raw materials. Again, clothes الملابس are made from تصنع from natural raw materials. Natural يعني طبيعي. Raw materials المواد الخام such as cotton القطن, silk الحرير, wool الصوف and linen اللي هو الكتان etc. وإلخ وإلى ذلك. Okay, I want now to listen to. Yes, please raise your hand if you want to speak. Yes, Bara, go on, Bara.
Teacher,
Raw materials.
raw material. Clothes are made from natural raw materials such as cotton, silk, wool, and
linen
linen,
etc. يعني etc. يعني الأخ etc دي اختصار etc. يعني إلى ما إلى ذلك إلى ما غير ذلك. Okay, thank you very much, Bara. Let's listen to Yusuf Ashraf now.
Yes, teacher. Raw materials. Clothes are made from
Clothes, not clothes, clothes.
clothes. Clothes are made from natural raw materials such as cotton, silk, wool, and linen. Linen.
Etc. Thank you very much. Now listen to Ali Ahmed.
Mr.
Yes, بطل. Raw materials. Do you know the meaning of raw material?
raw materials اللي هي المستخدم.
المواد اللي هي المواد الخام الأصلية يعني. Okay. Okay.
Clothes are made from natural raw.
Clothes. clothes.
Clothes are made from natural raw material such as cotton. This it's
etc. Okay, thank you very much. etc. يعني إلى بدال يس يوسف جنيدي.
Raw material. Clothes are made from natural raw materials such as cotton, skin, wool, and linen, citron.
Thank you very much, Yusuf Gneidi. Now let's listen to Khalid. Good morning, Khalid.
Good morning, teacher. Clothes are made from
يا أبطال. The right pronunciation النطق الصحيح clothes not clothes. Clothes الملابس clothes. Yes, raw materials.
clothes are made natural raw materials such as cotton, silk, wool, and
Linen.
linen,
etc.
etc.
Thank you very much, Khalid. Okay, what about Karim?
Yes, teacher.
Okay,
Read and learn. Clothes
clothes يا بطل. clothes يا أبطال. أنتوا ليه مصممين ليها clothes؟ clothes. Clothes. Yes.
clothes are made from the natural raw materials such as cotton, silk, wool, and linen.
Etc. Okay, do you know the meaning of natural raw materials? Do you know the meaning in Arabic, Karim?
No.
Okay,
المواد الخام الطبيعية. Teacher.
excellent. Natural.
المواد الخام الطبيعية.
Excellent. Thank you very much, خالد. Natural يا كريم. الكلام الكريم والباقي كله natural يعني طبيعي. Not artificial يعني. We have two kinds of clothes. عندنا نوعين من الملابس. Natural materials مواد طبيعية and artificial materials يعني مواد صناعية. Today we are going to talk about natural الحاجات الطبيعية natural raw materials المواد الخام الطبيعية such as cotton. Of course cotton is natural. cotton ده حاجة natural حاجة طبيعية. silk الحرير. We are going to talk today about silk fabric cycle دورة صناعة الحرير. okay. wool اللي هو الصوف and linen ده نبات اسمه الكتان. okay. Okay, now let's start our silk fabric cycle. دورة صناعة الحرير silk الحرير. silk fibers ألياف الحرير are spun بتحلج يعني تصنع into silk threads تتحول إلى خيوط الحرير. The biggest country in this field في المجال دوت China. أكبر دولة okay is China. Again silk fibers are spun into silk threads يعني ألياف الحرير spun تحلج into silk threads. The first stage أول مرحلة silkworm. This is a silkworm اللي مسميها دودة القز أو دودة الحرير. Silkworm eats mulberry leaves. This is mulberry leaves. mulberry leaves اللي هي أوراق التوت. Again mulberry leaves اللي هي أوراق التوت native الطبيعية to northern China الموجودة في شمال الصين. Okay, I want now to listen to let's start with
مستر صوته ضعيف قوي.
صوت ضعيف؟ لا أنا سامعك.
علا مستر خلاص.
Yes, let's start with علي وليد. Yes, read number A. Yes. Silk fibers. Silk fibers. Yes, Ali.
مستر صوت حضرتك واطي.
Okay, let's start with أنا عايز أسمعكم أنتوا. Let's start with يوسف جنيدي. Okay, go on يوسف جنيدي.
Scale fibers are spun
Silk
into
fibers.
scale fibers.
Silk fibers.
Silk fibers are spun into scale silk threads.
Okay. Yes, go on يوسف.
Silkworm eats mulberry leaves native to
Northern.
northern China.
Thank you very much يوسف. Let's listen to براء.
Yes, teacher. Silkworm eats mulberry leaves native
Native.
to northern China.
Thank you very much براء. Well done براء. I want now to listen to Adam.
Yes, teacher.
Okay. Read from the beginning, Adam. Raw material.
Silk fiber, raw materials. Clothes are made from natural raw materials such as cotton, silk, wool, and linen, etc.
Extra. Okay. Silk fibers.
Silk fibers are spun into silk threads. Silkworm eats mulberry leaves native
Native.
to northern China. Silkworm.
Thank you very much, Adam. Thank you very much. Yes, let's move to stage number 3. After silkworm eats mulberry leaves, بعد ما بتاكل أوراق التوت الأصلية. Okay. The silkworm spins cocoon. The silkworm الدود القص دي spins بتعمل تحلق أو تغزل يعني cocoon. Cocoon دي هي الشرنقة البيضاء كده. We're going to see a film after 2 minutes about this cycle. يبقى the silkworm دودة القز أو الحرير spins يعني بتحلق أو تغزل يعني cocoon spins cocoon بتغزل الشرنقة. Okay. Stage number 3 silk farmers collect cocoons. silk farmers اللي هو المزارعين اللي بيزرعوا silk farmers الفلاحين المسؤولين عن الحرير collect cocoons بيجمعوا الشرانق دي البيضاء and went to the factories بيروحوا المصانع fine strong fibers we get fine strong fibers نحصل على ألياف قوية are the origin of commercial silk اللي تعتبر أصل تجارة الحرير. Okay. Now let's listen to Khalid again. Stage 3. Stage C. Yes, Khalid.
Silkworm spins cocoon.
Very good. Yes. Silk
farmers collect cocoons.
Okay. Fine strong fibers.
Fine strong Fibers are the original
origin of commercial silk.
commercial silk.
Okay, Yusuf Ashraf, thank you very much. Khalid, yes.
Yes, teach. Silkworm spins cocoon. Silk farmers collect cocoons.
Very good, huh? Silk farmers. Okay. Now,
Silk farmers collect cocoons.
do you know the meaning of cocoons? This is a
الشنق.
cocoon. الشرنقة, okay? Yes.
Fine, strong fibers are the origin
Origin of commercial.
of commercial silk.
Okay. Thank you very much. Okay, I want to now, before going to the film, I want to ask, some clothes are made from natural raw materials, such what? Such as like what? Yes, Ali Ahmed,
Yes, teacher.
can you tell me some natural raw materials,
Raw materials
such as what?
such as cotton, silk, wool, and lines.
Linen, okay. Thank you very much. Okay. Thank you very much. I want to listen to Yusuf Gnedi.
Yes, teacher.
Okay, can you tell me what does the silkworm eat? What does a silkworm eat?
Mulberry leaves native.
Native, excellent. Mulberry leaves native. أوراق التوت الأصلية. Thank you very much. Okay, let's move to Khalid. Yes, Khalid.
Yes,
I wanted to ask you a question. Silkworm spins what? بتغزل ايه؟ The silkworm spins what?
cocoon.
Excellent. Excellent. Thank you very much. Okay. I want now to listen to Omar Muhammad.
Yes.
Okay. The silk fibers, listen please. The silk fibers are what? The silk fibers are what? اللي هو ألياف الحرير ده، خيط الحرير ده. Silk are what? Huh?
I know, teacher.
Fine
And
and strong.
thank you very much. Okay, thank you. Now let's see a short video about before going to the video. Let's complete clothing machines. Clothing machines آلات النسج يعني make the production faster. Again, clothing machines آلات النسج يعني أو الملابس make the production بتجعل الإنتاج faster أسرع. Impact of technology تأثير التكنولوجيا. Okay. Computers also are used to create patterns. Computers الحاسبات الآلية are used to create بتصنع patterns and designs بتعمل تصاميم وأنماط كده. Okay. أشكال يعني. We use computers now to design عشان نصمم design our clothes. Okay. Production of fabrics بيقول لي إنتاج الألياف not from natural materials. Not all production of fabrics مش كل صناعة الألياف يعني from natural materials. Okay. Now let's try to complete using the given words in this bank. Cocoon. Who can tell me the meaning of cocoon? Yes, عادل.
Sarnaka.
Sarnaka.
Excellent.
صنوكة.
خلاص اوكي ثانك يو فيري ماتش. في ناس مركزه. لينين وات ميك اوف لينين؟
نوع من القماش.
نوع من القماش.
لينين اللي هو قماش الكتان. اسمه ايه؟ الكتان. اوكي طيب فاين.
جيد.
excellent. okay what about
جيد.
okay computers? we all know the meaning of computers. faster.
كمبيوتر.
كمبيوتر.
faster.
أسرع.
okay of course.
أسرع.
أسرع.
okay mulberry leaves.
ورق توت.
ورق توت. ورق توت.
okay strong.
ورق توت.
ورق توت.
قوي.
okay thank you. now I am going to choose one.
قوي.
listen Abdul, listen please. Yusuf Ashraf, would you please answer the first question?
Yes, teacher. Natural fabric raw materials are such as cotton and cocoon.
cocoon. cocoon is a raw material. يعتبر من المواد الخام. cocoon.
Linen.
Excellent. Of course, linen, الكتان. Thank you very much. Now let's move to.
I know teacher.
Okay, Bara.
I
go
know,
to number
teacher.
2.
I know, teacher.
Wait, Yusuf.
silkworm eat not native to
Native
China.
to China.
Mulberry leaves.
Excellent. Mulberry leaves. Excellent. Thank you very much. What about Yusuf Ginedi? Yes.
Yes, teacher. Fine
Excellent.
and strong.
Very good. Fibers.
Fibers is the organ of communication.
Region. أصل يعني of commercial silk. commercial silk تجارة الحرير. ها؟
Silk.
الحرير يا بطل. Thank you very much Yusuf Ginedi. Well done.
I know, teacher. I know, teacher.
I want to read.
Okay, Khalid. Go on, Khalid. After that, Adam. Okay, Khalid.
Silkworm spin cocoon to make silk threads from it.
Excellent, of course. Silkworm اللي هي دودة القز spins cocoon to make silk threads عشان تصنع خيوط الحرير. Silk threads from it. Okay. Yes. Now let's listen to Adam.
Yes, teacher.
Okay.
Today we create patterns, art,
Designs.
using computer.
Excellent. Thank you. Today.
Mr. أجاوب.
Okay, عمر محمد. go on عمر. Today we create patterns. بنعمل الأشكال يعني and the designs والتصاميم using computers. Yes. The last one. Yes. عمر محمد.
To make
Clothing.
clothing today is faster
Then.
can't
Centuries
ago.
يعني منذ عقود ماضية. Thank you very much. Okay. Now let's see. I want all of you to mute now. And mute and listen.
ينفع يا مستر تجيب الصفحة اللي قبلها؟
حاضر يا بطل. Okay.
العصر يا مستر.
Yes.
دي الصفحة دي كتاب العصر.
أنا بجيب يعني من المعاصر ومن الجيم. Okay. Exercise دي من المعاصر ومن الجيم. Okay. Okay, now let's see a short video about silk fabric. أنا طبعا قفلت الشاشة بس عشان هعمل حاجة بس معينة. نرجع تاني.
Silk fabric originated in China at least 5,000 years ago and became a coveted luxury. Silk thread is produced by silkworms when they make their cocoons. Sericulture, or commercially breeding silkworms for silk production, is practiced in several Asian countries. From home goods to accessories and clothing, there are few textiles as elegant and luxurious or as prized throughout the ages.
العادة برضو بحاول أشغل هنا كده.
Silk fabric originated in China at least 5,000 years ago and became a coveted luxury. Silk thread is produced by silkworms when they make their cocoons. Sericulture, or commercially breeding silkworms for silk production, is practiced in several Asian countries. From home goods to accessories and clothing, there are few textiles as elegant and luxurious or as prized throughout the ages as silk. It's hard to believe this beautiful fabric comes from worms. The female silkworm lays up to 400 eggs in one shot, then promptly dies. Each egg, about 2 weeks later, hatches into a larva. The larva feeds on fresh mulberry leaves continuously, increasing its body weight 10,000-fold and growing to a length of about 3 inches. Then, as it enters the pupa phase of its life cycle, it excretes liquid raw silk from salivary glands in its mouth. When that liquid silk contacts with the air, it hardens into a single thread. Pupating larva winds that thread around itself into a thick, cozy cocoon. Normally, the pupa inside becomes a moth, and the cocoon breaks as it emerges. However, this severs the continuous silk thread. So to keep the thread intact, they boiled the cocoon for about 3 minutes to kill the pupa inside before it transforms into a moth. Boiling the cocoons also makes the wound thread easier to unravel by melting away most of the sericin, the gelatin.
This is the silkworm inside the cocoon before it turns into a butterfly. Now they boiled بيغلوا يعني the cocoon into warm water في مياه ساخنة to get the thread silk عشان يحصل على thread of silk خيوط الحرير. The thread of silk is strong, smooth يعني ناعمة وقوية. Okay. This is natural silk. ده حرير طبيعي. Okay. Of course, natural silk is very expensive. طبعا يكون غالي طبعا جدا to make clothes from silk. This is very expensive. Okay. That's enough. So let's move to a simple exercise. Activity 1, match each source of material. يقول لي صل كل مصدر من المواد الخام to its finished product. المنتج النهائي. Okay, this is an easy exercise. Yes, I want to listen to Adam.
Yes, teacher.
Okay. What can you see, Adam, in this picture? What is this?
Silkworm.
Okay, do you know the meaning of silkworm, Adam?
دودة القز.
Excellent. Okay. What is the finished product can we get from silkworm?
Silk.
Of course, silk. Of course, silk. Thank you very much. Okay. Let's listen to Ali Ahmed. What about sheep, Ali? Ali Ahmed.
Yes.
Okay, what can we get from sheep?
Sheep. Soup. علي وليد ولا علي أحمد؟
علي I said علي ايه؟ علي وليد. علي وليد.
Wool.
Excellent. Of course, we can get wool from.
ممكن أحل اللي بعدها.
Okay, go on.
Cotton bag. Cotton bag.
Cotton plant, we can get what?
T-shirt. Cotton.
Of course, cotton. Okay, thank you very much. Okay, in the next lesson, الحصة اللي جاية إن شاء الله, we're going to talk about the origins of Egyptian music. Origins, أصول of Egyptian music. الموسيقى المصرية. The ancient Egyptians used the music. Yes, mute now. Thank you, Ali Ahmed. The ancient Egyptians used the music in many ways, in different ways. They involved music played, يعني أدخلوا الموسيقى, okay, in different ways. For example, at religious ceremonies. Religious ceremonies بنسميها الطقوس الدينية. يعني بعد الاحتفالات, وعندهم كانوا طبعا بيعبدوا طبعا آلهة عندهم خاصة بيهم, وعندهم احتفالات معينة, تنصيب الملك والكلام ده. All of these they involved music. أدخلوا الموسيقى and they used different instruments. استخدموا آلات موسيقية مختلفة. إن شاء الله next lesson في الحصة اللي جاية we're going to talk about these instruments. Okay, but first let's read about ancient Egyptians. Ancient Egyptians paintings, الرسومات المصرية القديمة, and artworks, والأعمال الفنية, involved يعني أدخلوا أو أدمجوا يعني music played, عزف الموسيقى. Look, involved music played, عزف الموسيقى, at religious ceremonies. Religious ceremonies اللي هي الطقوس الدينية. Farmers when they collect crops from farmers, وهم برضو بيجمعوا المحاصيل من المزارع. Okay, they played music, كانوا بيعزفوا الموسيقى. And even battle حتى في الحروب. Battlefields يعني ساحة المعارك. They used music and they played music in these ways. Okay, I want one of you to read again. Let's start with
I know it.
Bara.
Yes.
Okay,
In
origins.
organs of Egypt music.
Egyptian music. Origins.
Ancient Egyptians paintings and work
Work.
involved
Involved.
music played at religious
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 ceremonies. Ceremonies.
ceremonies.
Do you know the meaning of religious ceremonies?
إيه؟
Do you know the meaning in Arabic? Religious.
الطقوس الدينية.
Excellent. في ناس ما شاء الله عليهم مركزة جدا ما شاء الله عليه. Religious ceremonies الطقوس الدينية، يعني حاجات كده بيعملوها كده. خلاص، قلنا تنصيب الملك، الحاجات العبادة اللي كانوا بيعبدوها للآلهة عندهم. they involved أدمجوا يعني أو أدخلوا music played العزف على الموسيقى. yes.
Farms at even battle. Farms and even battle. Fields.
etc. Okay, thank you very much. Okay, Yusuf Ginedi.
Yes, teacher. Ancient Egyptians paintings and artworks involved music played at
religious ceremonies.
Farms and even battlefields, etc.
Okay, do you know the meaning of battlefields, Yusuf?
Yes, teacher.
Okay. battlefields اللي هي ساحة المعارك، يعني أثناء المعركة برضو تلاقي فيه زي played music، كانوا بيستخدموا برضو اللي بيعزفوا الإيه؟ الموسيقى. Thank you very much for all and we will meet again إن شاء الله. The last lesson الحصة الأخيرة إن شاء الله. Thank you and goodbye.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.